Hello neighbor. Today we're going to be looking at the Polar H9 heart rate monitor. It does feature ANT+ and Bluetooth connectivity. It will connect to all your Garmin devices, so your Garmin Edges and your Garmin Forerunner watches and things like that. And it would also connect to your Bluetooth apps on your phone. So we're looking at Peloton, Zwift, RGT, Rouvy, Sufferfest, the list goes on. And you can track your rides, your runs, everything like that. And it does feature a very nice and small package and a very nice soft strap that goes around the chest. And with Polar, of course, you're dealing with all of the Polar technology and all of the very, very nice heart rate measurements. So let's go ahead and box this thing and see what we're dealing with. Check it out. Guys, and welcome to another unboxing video. So this is going to be the H9 heart rate sensor by Polar. This has a ANT+ and Bluetooth signal, which is really nice. I chose this because it's a very low priced item, but it has some very, very subtle, nice features, and it's really, really consistent as far as the heart rate numbers go. In the box, Polar H9 heart rate sensor, and you do get the Polar soft strap. So on the side here, it does say that it is compatible with all Bluetooth and ANT+ sport watches, bike computers, and gym equipment. And it works with Polar Beat, Polar Club, and top fitness and training apps. And really quick, this one is replacing this old guy here, which is a Garmin heart rate monitor. This is ANT+ only, but it's just died after a couple years of use. And then I also transferred to this guy right here, which is a Vivo Active heart rate by Garmin again. This is a smart band, but it does transmit heart rate through ANT+. But again, I am looking at getting something with Bluetooth, so that's where this guy will come in handy. So I've heard very good things about Polar altogether, and then especially with this H9, I've read really, really great reviews on this. So let's go ahead and unbox this. And by the way, I did get the medium to XXL size. The small was like really, really tiny. It was like 26 inches or something like that. So let's go ahead and box this open, pull these tabs out. And there it is. All right, cool. There's the heart rate sensor and then the strap. So let's go ahead and take a look at the strap first. Okay, so there is the strap itself. Again, this is where the contact is with your skin, and that's what actually turns the actual unit on. That's going to be plugged in right there. The strap feels very, very soft. I like the material. It has the slide-on clasp similar to the Garmin. So let's go ahead and compare that really quick. So it looks like roughly about the same size as far as the width goes. It's a little bit taller, as you can see there, but then the clasping mechanism is basically the same there. And then here is the actual sensor itself. So just like the Garmin unit, it does use a battery there, which is a CR2025. And that just basically plugs right into this with some clasps on both sides. It does have your little ID there, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And then once you throw it on, it will power up. And you might need some gel, but I usually just throw some saliva on there or some water and it'll be good to go. Right here on the tag, it basically just says wash with similar colors and no softener. But usually with these, I like to hand wash them just to take extra care with this area here. I find that with washing machines, it tends to flex these and cause creases in them, and sometimes that makes them ineffective. As you can see here, the unit is just about the same size as the Garmin. If anything, it might be a little bit thicker, but not by much. Again, this does have a Bluetooth sensor, so it's understandable that it might have a little bit more technology crammed into that small space. All right, so I've got the Polar H9 on my chest right now. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up my MacBook and open up Sufferfest I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna do a quick ride, pair up the bike and the H9 with the app on my computer, and then do a quick ride and see how the results turn out and how my heart rate transmits into the app and everything like that. And let's go and see the process right now. Alright, so that was a quick ride with the Polar H9. And then again, I'm using the Schwinn AC Power Bike and Sufferfest over here on my MacBook. Everything went smoothly, man. I mean, as soon as I put the heart rate monitor on, it sensed it right away as soon as I hit add sensors, and it showed the Polar right away. So it's really quick. I didn't have any dropouts or heart rate reading at 0 or a lower rate than what should be shown on the screen. Seemed to be pretty consistent. I'm gonna have to go ahead and check into the system. I'm gonna log in and check how the spikes are in the heart rate, see if there's any huge spikes. I mean, that's typical to have spikes, especially as I'm moving. This thing might be moving around. And I'll have to play with the adjustability on the strap as well, but overall it's feeling comfortable. It seemed to pair very well. Readings seemed pretty stable and even. I didn't really see any spikes or anything like that, so I'm gonna call this one a winner, man. And it also connected to my Echelon 2G console here on my bike, which is ANT+ as well, so it's connecting to both ANT+ and Bluetooth simultaneously, so that's pretty cool. And by connecting to this Echelon 2G console, I know that's going to pair just fine with my Garmin watches and my Garmin Edge 520 computer for my outdoor bike, and it's going to be yeah, I think this is a winner. So I'm going to be using this, like I said, for indoor workouts just like this, and then also for my outdoor mountain biking and road biking rides as well. So yeah, like I said, 2 thumbs up for me. This thing is straight premium, man. I like it a lot. And hopefully I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. And then yeah, this does use the standard little coin batteries, so I actually prefer that just because the batteries tend to last a little bit longer and you don't have to worry about recharging and having it die and recharging again. As soon as it passes that mark, I think it's like 400 or 500 hours or something like that. Once it shows up as low, I can just swap in a new battery and then get another 400 or 500 hours out of it, no problem. And yeah, it's fully water resistant, so I don't got to worry about sweating on it or accidentally spilling water or whatever. It's gonna be fine. I did get the medium to XXL size, so just make sure to pay attention to that. I'm a pretty small person, I'm thin, I do a lot of cardio, so my metabolism is like through the roof anyways, but the medium fits just fine. I actually have a lot more slack to pull it in if you're even smaller, and then there's a whole lot of slack to extend it if you're a bigger person. But yeah, I think it's a winner. It's very comfortable. I mean, it's just as comfortable as that Garmin that I was using for years and years and years. So hopefully I'm gonna get several years out of this guy, and it's gonna be good to go. Again, I got this because of the low price, the excellent ratings, and then it was, I mean, it literally does everything I'm looking for. It's really cool that it does both ANT+ and Bluetooth simultaneously as well. So if you need to connect to different devices for some reason, like I'm doing here with my Echelon 2G and my MacBook, and hey, this is the one for you. It's a winner in my book. So 2 thumbs up for me. Highly recommend it. Check it out. I got this on Amazon. They have it pretty much everywhere you can buy a heart rate monitor from. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, like, comment as usual, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.